Hey guys, C-Days here, and today we're going to be reviewing the LEGO Star Wars TIE Bombers I'm just joking. We're not going to be reviewing just the box. Also going to be reviewing the actual TIE Bomber and its minifigs, which is, I would expect that out of a review. Grab those really quick. Ooh, my TIE Fighter's almost just hit the ground. So, the box, it's a lot, it's huge. But this is a $65 set. Yeah, it's really expensive. But the box is great, but it's a 40th anniversary of Return of the Jedi. And it's 625 pieces. Darth Vader's Rey Sloan and a TIE pilot bomber and a Gonk droid. By far the best minifigure. Get that. Oh, I forgot to show you the back of the box. And on the back, it just has an opening cockpit, Rey Sloan, Darth Vader chilling right there, a TIE pilot loading up his cart, and the TIE bomber. So get that out of there. So now let's actually look at the set itself. The TIE bomber, Darth Vader, the cart that it comes with, and let's actually review the first and probably the most essential minifig to this set, the TIE Bomber. This guy's actually different. I'll go grab one of my TIE Fighter pilots to show y'all that this boy is actually different than the actual standard TIE Fighter pilot minifigure. So yes, the prints and stuff are different. Wait, let me zoom out just a little bit. It's actually a different minifig. The helmets, wait, I gotta get in a better position. So first thing, the TIE Fighter helmet has like these little streaks. This helmet does not. TIE Fighter pilot helmet has like silver. I don't know if you can tell it. This thing has so just white. And then if we go down the chest, there's actually different buttons. Zoom in. So on the TIE Fighter pilot, it has like a little control panel and then two little buttons. This minifig, it actually has like two little buttons. So the prints are different on the two minifigs. But under the helmet, you get exactly the same face. So yeah. Actually, that pilot is the TIE Bomber's helmet. This is the TIE Fighter's helmet. So now let's look at the other minifigs inside the set, which is probably one of the most exciting, the Gonk droid, which is actually a very cool minifig. He's technically not a minifig, but he's a minifig. I don't explain it. And then we also got Rey Sloan, probably, all joking aside, the most exciting minifig, because we've never had this. Shows that LEGO Star Wars still has new things to add. Very cool. This is why she's in this Vice Admiral suit, is because that's her rank inside of Return of the Jedi. Instead of the white when she was promoted, when she was joined the Imperial Remnant. Darth Vader, very good minifig. We've seen this guy on the channel a couple times, I'm pretty sure. We've seen this guy a couple times. I think we saw him in, did I do a review on this set? If I didn't, then I'll do a review on the set, the Obi-Wan versus Vader duel set. He actually has a different face for Return of the Jedi. Yeah, pretty cool figure. Arm prints on this guy. And cloth cape. So, and the only other thing besides a TIE Bomber that's in this set is the transport cart that transports little bombs to the actual thing. You can see one minifig in there. I just like to see Rey Sloan, because like the pilots normally inside the pilot, even though a problem with the TIE Bomber that I wouldn't say is a problem, but is a problem. I don't know, let's explain it. There we go. So you can just see one minifigure and then it glides across the ground. So now let's actually get to the actual TIE Bomber. So you can fit the TIE pilot. You can fit the TIE Fighter pilot just like, wait. You can fit him in there. He just kind of like slides in. Now one problem I would say is like this thing has a little bit of a hiccup sometimes when it gets in there. And honestly, another problem that you cannot see with my camera. You know what? I'm going to turn on my lights. Give me a second, guys. I turn on my lights so you can actually see some of this stuff a little bit better. So this is actually a very strong connection, but as you can see, there's just studs in there, which is a little bit disappointing that they couldn't have designed it to actually not just have studs in there instead of actually being like a full-fledged play cockpit. cockpit and how the heck does this thing go again? It's kind of a little bit disappointing. I want to say it's super disappointing. And how the heck does this thing go? It's a little bit disappointing. They could not have designed it any better. Wait, what? There we go. So now let's actually get to the actual set. So for play features in the set, you've got 2 of these little stud shears, which are a lot more appealing. You've also got a dropping bomb feature. Of course, it's a TIE bomber. Actually, loading it's kind of a little bit weird because you got to stick them individually inside of the actual, like, control thingy. Got to stick them individually in there, which is kind of sad, actually. So, yeah. Pops in there, and you've got yourself fully reloaded on more bombs. It has, of course, has an opening cockpit like every single Imperial shuttle. And is that everything about the actual play features? That's all the play features. Next, we've got actually some of the detail on this thing. Oh, one last thing I want to do is compare it to a standard TIE fighter. Your most common TIE fighter right now, which has got to be the $40 TIE fighter. Wait, let me get the pilot back in there. This is kind of, the scaling is a little bit disappointing for $65. Yeah, it's tiny compared to the TIE fighter. It's small, and it's kind of a little bit disappointing because I wanted like something that would actually scale for $65. You're getting a transport car, a TIE fighter, a Gonk droid, and a Darth Vader, which is very nice that they brought him into a $65 set. Of course, you could hinge these things a little bit. I don't know why you would. It's supposed to go like that. It's very, actually, a good model. Very durable compared to this 2016 TIE fighter, which stuff, if you get an older copy, would actually pop off. It's very sturdy. Now, this is pretty much a brand new model. I haven't really played with it too much because I don't want to break it or something. So, I haven't played with it too much. It's been sitting on my shelf with my other TIE fighters. So, for detail, the cockpit this is actually very accurate to the actual TIE bomber in universe. It's got like this little round in the cockpit, unlike the TIE fighter, as you can see back there, is not as wide. It's got like a little smaller cockpit. This is like the fusion blaster thing. I don't know. Doesn't actually shoot anything. And, of course, the top is very ugly because it's just got like that thing. Opening cockpit. It's actually one of the most tight interiors in all of LEGO Star Wars. That's a very tight interior. Like, he barely fits in there. But he does, nonetheless. On the sides, actually one thing that's really cool that they brought to this TIE fighter that they had in the other TIE fighter, there are literally no printed pieces inside both these TIE fighters. So that's pretty cool. And so you've got a printed TIE right there. On the back, you get the LEGO designers at their best. This is a really cool, just clean look. I love the look of this thing because it looks so clean. Turn it to the side. You got more details, just really good details. The same printed cut. Get the printed cockpit, the printed round piece, which I thought was actually going to be a sticker. Knowing LEGO Star Wars, there's no printed pieces. So both these sets are very good. And if you're going to pick up a TIE bomber, you got to pick up a TIE fighter. Or vice versa, like me, and went out loud and bought 3 TIE fighters and 1 TIE bomber. But it's a actually very good TIE fighter. I do like that you technically get an exclusive TIE bomber minifigure. Get a semi-exclusive Darth Vader for the time being. With M&R's new video, it's unfortunate, but this guy's in a new set for the Death Star duel. And you get a very exclusive character, Rey Sloane. I have a feeling that LEGO Star Wars is going to release a couple more of her. But if they don't, this is an exclusive minifig to this set, the $65 set, which you need more exclusive minifigs than $65 sets. So, what are my final thoughts? Is this worth $65? It's a very steep price. Considering that this was $40 and this is $65, it's such a steep price. Even with 4 minifigs, but this thing still had 3 minifigs. And you don't get a very big TIE bomber, but it's very sturdy. And it is the first Lego TIE Bomber since 2003, I want to say. So I would say just go pick it up because of that. But it's a very steep price. I'm for anybody else that's like that is hesitant on buying this. You have pretty good reason to be hesitant. This is a very steep price for this Lego set. But I have to recommend it. It's a very good set. And where does this piece go? I know this has to be on a piece. Anyway, but it's a very good price. Or not a good price, but it's a very steep price. But I do recommend it for anybody that does like TIE fighters like me. Or, for instance, TIE bombers now. Because this is actually my first Lego TIE bomber. So, very good set. And it's a very solid, it's probably the best 2023 set that's been released. And to me, might be the best 2023 set I might pick up this year. I mean, might have that very steep price, but it's a dang good model. So guys, see you in my next video. Peace.